Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Danny Gray to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Smith to the air now. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes an... and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Out of the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
From the gun, Stroud. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's brought down after a nice run into Matt Stafford. That's a pickup of 9. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He rolls to his right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
All right.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there. On the quick, right?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off. Smith lost it. And the Texans grab it. And they will take over with a 1st and goal after the fumble.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
From the 30 on 2nd down. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
There we go, throw it. Here's the clear. No ball.
Smith's going to throw again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Check 58. Reload the set. Hey, alert.
Smith yet again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darren Stigley Jr. And the Texans are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that since they needed the big play, they found it.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Stroud off the play fake. Caught near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 23-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing is Smith. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Smith on first down. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And again, it's Smith. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Christian Harris picks it up. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 48.
Tony.
To the air, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Rod, here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Working quickly here. Smith on 1st down. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he'll take him down after he advances this to about the 43. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, Smith to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. I said that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. That throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to Tank Dell.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 3-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a clip. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Baseball's cut by Bowers. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
We're not even set. Check 59, check 59, cover. Tell us up.
Now Smith. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Slow ball.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Bash hauls it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense in the hurry up here. Smith's going to throw again. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standards they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Tuesday. We're not even set.
Smith yet again. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Pause. And here we go, hey. Finish the ball, hut.
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
18, what's up?
First and 10, around to Mixon. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. When you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
38-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's mixed in on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here we go.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. From the gun, Smith. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did we might never see equaled again. But that's what he's just done here. It's his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. That matches the career best of Rice and puts him one behind the NFL record. Smith brings his guy to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
53.
He's throwing for it! And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Here we go. 46-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Tony, here we go. 118, what's that?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
Call that equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they take this in for the score. The Texans can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up with
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
There we go, to the one. Pause.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Alert. There we go.
Smith on first down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Hey,
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Smith on first down. Throw caught at the 6. He has the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. And with that touchdown catch, his 23rd of the year. He's equaled the NFL record held by Randy Moss from that phenomenal 2007 campaign with the Patriots. They're going to try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up a throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Raiders 21. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Swap. Love it, swap.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19 Texans.
Stroud off of play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
49, flip her off, 49. Run line. 39 set.
Throwing is Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Working quickly here.
53.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Into traffic, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Oh, ready? Tony.
Running left is Mixon. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready? 19.
Not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off, offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off from work, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60. Ready?
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Oh, ready?
They run it from the gun with Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
There's a counter give to Chubb. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Their punter making his way out now. That's taken at the 15. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Catch up. Hey, here we go, hey. Good.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. It's him on the in route. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Smith on third and short. Puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Texans take over.
And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Chubb to start the drive. He is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. So second and long coming.
He's taken out of
Stay
bounds behind the
on
line of
schedule.
scrimmage.
SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Offense to the line for second down.
All right.
Shotgun now, first round. He fires one deep down the middle. Big game downfield. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
They give inside the jump. He's got about 2. It's second down now.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
All right.
From the 39. That's completed right side. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans very close to an 11th win this season. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Wait.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Texans. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on